I bought a vacant historic building in Minden, Louisiana and turned it into the cutest little vintage clothing shop, and here's how I did it.
From charming cottages to thoughtfully designed spaces to retail places that are enhancing Minden's downtown, one local creator is giving people a new way to experience home and lifestyle across the ArkLaTex. And joining us now, we're so glad to have Sara McDaniel of Simply Southern Cottage. Sara, I am a huge fan.
Oh my goodness,
I've been following you on Facebook for quite some time, probably as long as I've lived here. And we just want to thank you for being here and thank all the people who've been following along on your journey. Tell us, you started your journey because of some life changes that brought you back to, it sounds like, your hometown, right?
Yes, I was originally from Spring Hill, but I ended up coming back to Webster Parish, renovating this house, starting social accounts, and everything has erupted in the last 10 years. Was not my intention, but here we are.
Here you are. And now you not only have that house, which is now a transitional house for women who are going through transitions.
That's right.
And you run the nonprofit that's doing it, but also you have a retail space and you have what I would call a motor inn that's very elevated, an elevated motor inn, right?
That's it. Yeah, so it is really crazy juggling all of these balls, but I have to tell you that I have an amazing staff that helps keep everything going.
What would you say your aesthetic is?
Gosh, cozy Southern cottage style. So I do a lot of pattern play. So I use a lot of wallpaper, a lot of colorful, and I try to create these happy, joyful spaces.
Yeah, and so one way you can experience it is to go shopping at Pervay in Minden.
That's correct.
At Pervay, and there you can find all sorts of things. And I thought it was interesting that you take a lot of clothes that are basically being recycled.
That's right.
Because you are finding people are interested in that vintage vibe.
Yeah, and I try to parallel it with my life story. So I'm renovating old houses, and I'm also reclaiming clothes. And so we do have vintage and reloved clothes, home decor, books, records, and plants.
Okay, so are you saying when you were renovating, what is it called, the Spanish villas?
The villas at Spanish Court.
The villas at Spanish Court, that you were in there with a saw, a table saw and hammer?
Well, not so much. I was the creative design brain of that, but then I have amazing contractors that execute my vision.
And so people can go and they can stay at the villas?
They can. They can visit mindenstays.com, and we welcome travelers from all over. So if you're looking for a good staycation, it's the perfect place to do that.
And what would you say about Minden proper? Because it has certainly started elevating itself, really, when it comes to the
Yes, we have a
downtown.
lot of creatives and entrepreneurs that are pouring into our town. Coffee shops, ice cream shop, retail spaces, and we're trying to create this environment while everybody wants to come visit.
All right. And you can, of course, catch more of Sara's work and what she's doing, what she's up to, and all the creators that we have on our KTBS Plus Vibe team. And make sure you follow KTBS Vibe on social media. That's where you can find out more. And Sara, you are providing inspiration across the ArkLaTex. We're glad you're part of our team.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.